Why did you want to come out here and beat your former team?
Man, it's really, man, I ain't really care what team it was. As long as we came out with the dub, we had to execute, come out here and just play our ball, just play our game, treat it like every other opponent.
I mean, 2 college dynasties now that you've played for, you're going to the playoffs. How does that feel to have that in your career?
You said what?
How does it feel to have, play for 2 college dynasties in the playoffs?
It's just respect, man. It's just like, I'm blessed, being coached by Coach Smart, Coach Schumann. Like, I respect those guys. They part of my foundation and they help me. And then you got Coach Nick Saban, and that just, I ain't got to speak on that. Y'all know he great. I love him. And it's just great to be here.
I know you were probably busy celebrating, but did you go talk to any of them?
Yeah, I talked to all of them. I just told them, I congratulated them on helping me throughout life. Like, they done did a lot for me, and I really appreciate them, and I appreciate them. I let them know I appreciate them. That's about it.
Talk about what went through your head when you saw that fumble snap or on the end around.
Man, I was actually closing on the counter, and I seen the handoff, so I was going to take off running. Then I seen the ball, and I wanted to scoop and score it, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna just dive on it. And I seen somebody right there, and I just really kind of took it from him, and I just played ball.
Malachi told us this week on the bus back from Auburn, you said, yeah, this one's going to be a little more special. When you got out there and then you lead an SEC champion over your former team, just talk about the build-up and how important this was for you.
Man, I didn't want to lose. I didn't care what happened in the game. I just didn't want to lose. I was going to have to deal with so much trash talk from UGA fans. I love y'all UGA fans, but I was going to have to deal with so much trash talk, especially the Facebook fans. I was going to have to deal with everything. But, man, it's just great to be out there, man.
Is this a playoff team?
Georgia?
Alabama.
Alabama? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
What about Georgia?
Yeah, what about Georgia?
You can let them in. It's the SEC, man. You got to let them in. We're the best. I mean, 2 best teams in the SEC got to let them in the playoffs, but they ain't my job. That's on them. I know we need to be in there. That's all I know.
Trez, how confident are you? How confident are you that you're in? Because the committee still got to meet and make that choice.
Like I said, that ain't up to us. We just show what we can do, and that's all we can put out there. We can't do nothing but go out there and play ball and execute. And we've been doing that since we lost. Since we took that first loss, that we've been coming out here executing. And that's all it comes down to, being resilient and having great teammates, and we just did that. And we showed the world that we ready. I don't know what else you want us to do. We won, so we should be in there. But like I said, that's another story. They ain't got no job with SEC or who you said?
The committee.
The committee. I don't know nobody on the committee, but we just showed y'all on national television, so that's up to y'all. That's in y'all hands.
Sorry if you got watch it at 11 a.m. to see if you're in or out. Will you be watching?
Nah, probably not.
Oh, you're not going to watch it.
I'm gonna have to watch it. Nah, I ain't gonna watch it. I don't really watch TV, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't watch TV. I watch film or something and play the game. I ain't gonna watch it.
Sorry if you got from before. Can you talk us through your fumble recovery and it's kind of how big the run defense was all day?
Man, we just really played ball, and that fumble recovery, I just dove on the ball, took it from him, and that just came down to execution and just playing hard.
I mean, how much of a factor was Brock from a preparation standpoint, worrying about him throughout the week and kind of some of the things he could do from the 19 was back on? 19 a great player. Brock, that's my boy. That's a great player. I knew he was gonna get his. I told my team, I was like, bro, he fine, bro. He gonna get his. We just got to stay humble and just play ball, just play the next play. We couldn't really just base our whole scheme on him. But he is a great player, and we just came out to execute him. You've played on this game on the other side, the Georgia side. Where do you think you've grown just to get to this point, to get to here tonight with Alabama?
I really appreciate Coach Nick Saban for that. I feel like he broke me down and built me back up. When I left UGA, I kind of left not knowing what I was going to be and what I was going to do, and they broke me down and built me back up, and I really appreciate Coach Nick Saban for that.
How much of Jermaine helped with that, seeing him the year prior?
My boy, we played and we said we can't lose to Georgia. We can't lose. Me and Jermaine, we was on the bus. We said, bro, we can't lose to Georgia. We got to deal with everything. Like, y'all just don't understand. Like, them Georgia fans is crazy now. I'm telling y'all, and we just gonna take that L. Appreciate y'all.
How big was Trey coming in when Kool-Aid went down and the way he played tonight?
And I tell this to all the players, next man up. And if you were ready, you ain't got to get ready. So Trey was already ready. He'll start it. We got thing about this university, man. The ones and the twos, you're a starter. Never know when your name gonna be called, and you got to be ready to play ball regardless. And Trey always gonna be ready. So.
You mentioned being from Georgia. Was there anything you said to the guys this week to maybe get ready for this offense?
You said, did I say something to Georgia players?
No, to your teammates now.
Hey man, just play ball. They gonna come in. They want to control the run game. I knew they were gonna play physical. even at halftime, I was like, bro, they ain't gonna give up, bro. I know them. Them boys ain't gonna lay down. We just gotta come out and execute. We gotta choke them out. That's basically what I had to tell them. Like, we gotta choke these boys out to make them quit. And that's what we did. And that's the game.
What do you think changed from Georgia's first drive to go down the field pretty easily? They made it really. They got 2 other touchdowns in the game. What do you think changed after that first drive?
They're playing in this play. You got to know big plays that happen in big games like this. They're a great team. They got a great coaching staff. We're a great team. We got a great coaching staff. And buzz, it's come down to buzz, execution, and just playing in this play. So that's all it was.
How much of a statement do you guys think you made tonight with this win?
That's the #1 team. And we just beat the #1 team. So I don't know. You tell me. I don't know. Y'all tell me. I think they definitely a great team. I think they're probably the #2 team. #1 It's all good. I'm just happy we won.
Was that the best team that you guys played all year thus far?
I ain't gonna answer that question. I don't know. Everybody plays different. One thing about me coming here, I learned that it happened at Georgia too now, but everybody play Alabama hard. I don't care who you are. They play Alabama different. Like, everybody bring it. Like, they A-game when they play Alabama. And Coach already nailed that on the head. Like, he already told us, like, every time they play us, they gonna play us hard. And you see how Auburn played us hard. They came out New Mexico State or whatever they played. And they came out and played us hard. And that's how we got to look at every opponent.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now you good.
How different is this team from the team that lost to Texas? How much has this team grown?
Oh, we've grown a lot. You know, we fixed our mistakes. We just had to keep being resilient, man. You know, it was a lot of naysayers, like Coach said. We just kept being resilient. Looked to the man next to us and told us, let's go. What we gonna do? We gonna lay down or we gonna come up? And we came up. So.
Like who already been asked, you got one good fumble recovery there in the third.
Man, I thought it was running counter. I seen the lineman pull, so I was coming down to close on him, and the running back had outran his lineman, so I'm like, okay, the running back ain't got the ball. And then I seen Bell going across to get the pitch with him, so I was just finna take off running. And I seen him look back, and I seen the ball on the ground. I seen the lineman right there. I wanted to scoop and score, but I couldn't scoop and score, so I just ran. And I just dove on it, and I tried to move him out the way and just kind of took it from him. That's how that went.
Obviously, that was a field goal that was, the deciding margin in the game. Did you realize at the time how big that could be?
Nah, not for real. I was just stuck in the moment. I was worried about the next play. Like I said, I was worried like, hey, what we got to do next? Getting ready for the next series.
How confident were you that Miller was going to kill out the game after Georgia scored last, 2:52 to go? Alabama has to kill out the game. How confident were you that you
I was confident. I was confident in our offense. I had a total confidence in our offense, and I know they're a great defense. I know they're a great team. They wasn't gonna lay down. They wasn't gonna just let us run it all over them. But I believe in our offense, especially our offensive line. Definitely.
Have you guys thought about like how you're gonna watch Are you gonna watch the selection show tomorrow? How does that?
So it's tomorrow. They find out tomorrow.
It's 11 o'clock Central tomorrow.
Dang. I ain't know that. Dang, they gonna let us know early tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think they need some more time to think. If they don't put us in here, they definitely need some more time to think. So I don't know.
Is it going to be hard to sleep thinking about it, though? I mean, you got a lot of time now to kind of wonder about the possibilities here.
Honestly, man, I'm going to be hurt if I don't make the play. I might cry. Like I said, I might not even watch it, but I find out we ain't in the playoffs, like, I'm probably going to cry. Because, like, I mean, like, I don't even know what to say. Like, y'all to be stuck just like me. Y'all to be like, man, that's crazy.
Trez, Tyler mentioned that at halftime, Jermaine was like, here's what Kirby's telling them, here's what they're going to be doing coming out, just that type of thing. I mean, what insight were you able to offer from your time there to these guys at halftime to make sure they came out the right way in the second half?
Just kind of knowing their speed, just being at practice, practicing with the offense at UGA for 4 years, man, you kind of pick up on stuff. And I knew like they were gonna get an FIB a lot and try to do the truck toss, try to do misdirections. And I just was telling them, boy, like giving them the type of player they are. I was like, bro, this type of player he is, this type of player he is. Like I told him, like Brock gonna get his. You got to respect Brock. You got to respect them. I knew they had a good defense. I knew they had good coaching. And man, we just had to come out and execute. And that's all it came down to.
Is that what you told them at halftime, or was there anything you said at halftime?
Halftime, I'll tell you exactly what I said. I said, bro, we got 30 minutes left. They ain't gonna lay down. We got to choke them out. Basically, that's exactly what I said. I said, they ain't gonna lay down. I know them boys. They ain't gonna give up. They ain't finna just let us cakewalk. And it ain't over. They ain't giving up. So we got to choke them out. That's what we did.
And that drive the offense put together, I think it was 9 plays, 75 yards in the second half with Roydell's touchdown capping it off. What was that like watching that, especially Jalen flipping the ball to Isaiah when he's about to get sacked?
Man, it was amazing, man. Just knowing we was up, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of nervous. After playing against in that Auburn game, man, you be nervous about everything. So I'd be like, man, they just win this game and get up out of here, man. That's all I was thinking. I was like, man, they just defense. I really ain't want defense to let them score again, honestly. So, but they did. They were good offense, and we just stood up. We played ball.
The offense has had a couple of clutch drives this season. Even, I mean, going back to the South Florida game where they ran out the clock at the end, essentially. What is it about that group that makes them that way?
It come down to practice and preparation, and execution, and that's all we did. Them boys practice hard every day, and they come out ready to play, and they believe in themselves, and we believe in them.
I mean, when you're in that situation where you see the ball on the ground and you kind of want to go for the scoop and score, like, is there something you're doing in practice to make those calculations?
Oh,
in game,
man, we do fumble recoveries. It's either a city. I'm gonna ask you a question. What is a city fumble and a country fumble?
I got that.
Just try. A city fumble and a country fumble. It's simple.
City fumble is probably crowded.
Bunch of
country
folks
fumble wide open space.
Yeah, you got it. Head on. You just got to know. I actually learned that at UGA. City fumble. There wasn't too many people around, so I dove on it.
Okay, you're your first year here, but what has it just been like to go on this journey with this team from the Texas loss to South Florida game to this point in SEC champions?
Man, it was great, man, because my story really, a lot of resilience, having different surgeries, leaving UGA, just being resilient, trying to, but just being resilient, man, just coming here and playing ball, it mean a lot, man, because them players, after that loss, you never know where the season gonna go. And we could have hung our heads and just say forget it, or we had to tighten up and tuck our tails and just play ball, and that's what we did. We came out to execute, and we were resilient through the season, and we let all the naysayers let them know.
Last question, guys, gotta go.
Nah, I would think it's more country fumble. Y'all tell me that I had a lot of room to score, but it was a dude that dove on the ball before me. I just kind of took it from him.
I think you made the right choice.
I think I made it. All right.
Thanks, Trez. Appreciate it.
Appreciate y'all.